Hey guys, it's my second to last night here in Ukraine. I'm standing in my hotel room. I really don't want to go. I have to. There's a lot of things that I need to do. I've got to work back home. I brought some things to take home with me. Should be fun. Go home, take a picture of that when I get back to America. I got Ukrainian cookies in America. Nobody else can find them. I'm gonna see if I can order them online. But another thing, people tell me, hey, why don't you look like you do in your photos in person? You don't look like you do in your photos. I'm like, maybe a video might help. I don't know. Lighting. But, yeah, it's kind of difficult for me right now just to kind of think about going home without accomplishing a couple more goals that I have. So, how do I say this the best I can? I don't want to go. It's just all I can do to stay this long, and I'm sure I could stay longer. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, so I'm gonna go home and see if things don't get better. To let you in on a little secret though, I am getting myself a plane ticket as soon as possible to come back. My throat's still not right from 4 days ago. But yeah, so if I can, I will let everyone know. Maybe that won't be a good thing to do. I should just keep it a secret and surprise everybody when I come back. But I am planning on getting myself a plane ticket again. And maybe sooner than you think. So, for those who really miss Brooke, I'm going to do my best to come back. I won't let anybody down. I definitely don't want to let myself down. There's a lot of things that I wish I could have done that I didn't do, but I did everything I think I should have done. If that makes any sense. I got a few things before I went home. White, gray, and black. Everybody needs socks. I mean, come on. Can't have enough socks because you go through them like 3 times a year if you wear them all the time. So, have a good night. Dobry wieczór. Dobry wieczór. I'm still learning. So, for people who are teaching me colors, bere, czarny, and gray. Yeah, I gotta get, I'm still learning, like I said. Still learning. I want to say thank you to everyone that's been there through the ups and downs, helping me get through the days. Not happy all day long. When I do feel happy, it's nice. The little things that I can find funny or pick up my mood. My jacket from Sumi, shirt from Sumi, hat from Sumi, glasses from Kherson. Yeah, it's ring from Sumi. I'm representing Sumi. I'm just still, it's the first place I visited in Ukraine, and it'll always be in my heart, no matter what city I'm in. The people there, that's where it counts. My friends in Kherson, Kahovka, Shelezny Port, Kyiv. I need to give you guys all shout-outs. For all the people that took the time when I said, Привет, do you speak English? And of course, or so-so, 50-50, and said, okay, we'll hear what this American has to say, and learned my name and pay attention to what I put up and like to be friends, because I like to be your friend. I'm alone, I travel alone, but I'm not alone in spirit. It's been a pleasure each and every time that I come here, and a learning experience at that. It's always been a learning experience. I want to learn more Ruski Ukrainsky. It's a challenge. Wow, I've never been more challenged trying to learn a language and remember it. And I don't want to talk about any of the bad things, but I had a lot of words that I translated and were remembering and trying to learn on my phone, which I don't have now. So I'm going to make new notes, new plans, and I'm not going to stop. I won't give up on what matters most. So if you guys do want to stay in tune, please keep checking out my posts, and I hope that I can keep you guys interested. So I've got some stuff to probably show you back in America that I do, and let you know on the work that I'm doing, even fun stuff, times when I'm just doing something fun, relaxing. For the people who have supported me and been nice over in Crimea, thank you. Дякую. Спасибо. Крым. It's a shout out to you. And of course, we've got some other problems going on in a couple of the cities here in Ukraine. My heart goes out to everybody who just want things to calm down. Please stay safe. I am going to stay safe. I live in a small town. I know almost everybody. It's a small state, small world when you get to think about it, but a lot of places I haven't been to, and I don't want to go to. It's only interesting to me to have a goal, and right now my goal is not to go see every country, city in the world, or in America at that. Everybody thinks that I've been to New York City. I have to explain that. No, I live 6 hours away from New York City. I have not been to New York City. Not once. My voice. Wow. I don't know if that was bad enough or I need to edit that, but no. No New York City. I live way up north, 6 hours away from New York. So if you look at the map, I'm up by Canada. I've only traveled to Canada twice. That was when I was a kid. So I'm not anything but American-made, born and raised in the state of Vermont. A lot of people hear me say I'm from Vermont, next to New York, and they understand New York. I want you to understand that I have not been to New York City. I live on the lake, and I can see the lights in Plattsburgh, New York. It's a smaller city, but big enough where you can see the lights across the lake from my house. And my private beach, which I'm lucky enough to go on because I live just up the road from it. So I will let everybody know when I'm home. And this time, I know I'm going to say this without knowing because I haven't gotten home yet. Last time I left Ukraine, it wasn't really the best situation for 4 months after I got home. October, November, December, January, February, 4 months. And it was like, poof. My posts stopped, stories stopped. It was a rough time. This time's a little different. It's actually a lot different. I'm not filled with the emotional problems that I had before. A lot better at dealing with stress, and it's just something I have to go through when things don't go my way. So it doesn't matter if I didn't get to do what I wanted to do, things didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. The main thing I've learned is do not stop. Don't give up on working towards something. And it doesn't matter if it takes longer than you think. At least you're making progress. At least I'm making progress. I haven't stopped one time. Everybody knows. And for those... No, I think everybody knows. I've told everybody my whole story about what I was doing down in Kherson, and why I stayed there for 6 months. It was a big deal for me, staying there as long as possible. The only problem with coming to Kyiv was missing my plane. I decided to not take my plane. It's my mistake. Maybe not. I got to meet some more people. I had some problems after that with just bad luck, situations that I got put in, and I could have done better. But basically, I left Kherson and I went to Suma, and that plane, I was ready to get on that plane. Came here 3 days before my plane was supposed to take off, and I was in Kyiv. Said, okay, I'm going to go stay at a nice hotel. And that night, I said to myself, well, I don't want to give up. I'm here. What if I go back to America? That's going to make things harder to make my dream come true. Yeah, I can say dream. Everybody dreams of going to America, and I've been told that many times. Why do you want to go to America? Why don't you want to go to America? You want to stay here in Ukraine. Most people want to leave Ukraine. And they look at me, and they see the Ukrainian symbols, and they say, well, I didn't think you're even American. You look Ukrainian, and if I didn't hear you talk, I would think you're just a Ukrainian patriot. Well, thank you. That is one hell of a compliment. Дякую and спасибо, because that's what I wanted to show everyone, that I can support you guys as a friend, as an American who doesn't want to be just stuck up American and stay at home, and is willing to get out there and the unknown, places that I've never been. Going to cities that are bigger than I'm used to, making it on my own. The only thing is work. I didn't do anything about work. Even when I taught English for people, I went to go help anybody I could with English. There's no money involved. I did not want money. I would go teach a class for no money. But the problem is that I just don't want to tie myself down in one place because of my goals, because of the goals that I have set in place. If something were to come true and happen for me, I want to be able to move around. I want to be able to go places and do things and not already have obligations. I did not want to be obligated to stay somewhere and offend anyone because I said, well, I would do something and then I didn't do it. That's not fair. I don't like to break promises, I don't like lying, and I don't like stealing. So this is one thing everybody should know about me that's not always true about everyone. I mean, I've witnessed firsthand people that I care about very much, and I see them lie all the time. It's most of the time unnecessary, I think almost all the time. You do things by the books, and it's okay. I know people have said, well, you get further when you bend the rules. I guess can't really argue sometimes with that point, but I'm not going to tell everybody what to do and what not to do. I'm just saying I am going home in 2 days, and I want to say thanks again to everybody that I've met here. If you're still watching this to the end, thank you, and I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. There's 3 different versions of Arnold Schwarzenegger. So yeah, be safe, and I still can't get over me staying. I tell people, yeah, my plane took off, and I'm just like, bye. I stayed here. They're like, what do you like most about Ukraine? The culture, the mindset, Krasny Borscht. I love it all. You know, the poverty part, I don't like. I would have given more if I had it. And this is why I'm going back. I can make my money from my businesses. I can take care of what I have already. I don't have a home here. I've made every place that I've stayed at feel like home. Headphones back there. I've done everything I can to feel like I'm in the right place, the right time. Some have said that I'm not in the right place, and that's why things aren't going right for me. But I'm hanging on. I'm hanging on there. I'm hanging in there. I promise I won't stop. And it's not something that I'm just telling myself. I'm using my heart. I'm not just using my heart because, boy, I would have gone to Crimea. I mean, swim one way. Anyway, I would have got myself probably in trouble. I don't want that. And I'm not here to take anybody to America. That's another thing. Oh, when you meet that one person, just put him on your shoulder and take him back to America. I said, no, yet. That's not what I'm here for. And going to go meet other girls, that's another thing. I might edit this, but I'll tell you what, these foreigners that I see in Kyiv, I never witnessed that in the other cities that I was in. It makes sense why a lot of people don't want to talk to somebody who speaks English, because I'm a foreigner and they don't know my intentions. So that's why I'm making this video. Still trying to get that lighting. People don't know that I look like this. It doesn't matter what you look like. It's what you... It's how you treat people and how you... I don't know. Cameras do funny things. Microphones, I probably sound weird. I'm going to listen to myself on this and go, what do I sound like? I sound like a kid or something. Another thing. You don't ever look your age, or some people said I look my age. Thank you for the compliments, for the honesty, hospitality. the learning experiences as well, like I just said about, I don't know how long ago, it's all learning. And it's going to be nice to go home, but I'm not going to forget. It's not that easy for me to give up. And for the people that know me back in America, talking about people who have known me since I was younger, like very young, I don't give up. And I don't have a lot of American friends on Instagram. Not everybody I know from America's on Facebook. But yeah, I'm not one to give up, and I'm a really nice person that just cares about other people, and I try to do my best, whether it's working or family, and too much has always been my problem. Way too much. Maybe I can make some other videos when I get home. Just being me. That's all I can do. I'm not going to try to be something that everybody loves, because that's not me. I'm not trying to be like anybody else. I like what I like, and if it's coincidence and people think I'm following or doing what they're doing, it's not always true. People learn from each other. It's good to have an influence. It helps you learn. But I'm still going to wear my cap. I have other ones at home. I didn't do much for buying anything else after going to Kherson. I didn't buy a lot of things here in Kyiv. I've just done my best to ration my money, to spend it wisely. Eat, place to sleep, somewhere warm, comfortable, big enough. This is a hotel room, no refrigerator. I want a fridge. I want a fridge. I actually have some stuff outside the window. It's staying cold. Thank goodness it is 8 degrees Celsius out right now. It was like 20 degrees Celsius earlier today. It's like 46 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's a little chilly. That's why I got this on. I can take it off. So please, remember me, because I'm going to remember you guys. And if you guys want to stay in touch or learn English, please let me know. I'll be glad to help you out. I'll find time. Dobry wieczór. Have a good evening.